very inclusive. We're going to go from Catholics to Mormons. What am I talking about?
Cleverness, obviously. Is that a word? Cleverness?
Hey, everybody. Mirvish's The Book of Mormon, now open for a limited 6-week run. We've got 2 stars here. Hey, welcome, Mark Evans and Christopher John O'Neill.
Thank you.
Hi. Good to have you guys here.
It's good to be here.
I've got to ask you, is this the best theater you've ever done in your entire careers?
Of course. Yeah. No, we're having a great time. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Welcome to Toronto, by the way.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Okay, so a lot of people might have heard that there was this buzz with the Book of Mormon. When it opened in 2011 on Broadway, that year winning 9 Tony Awards, including the coveted Best Musical. Y'all even won a Grammy for Best Musical, I think, recording.
Yeah.
For people who are not familiar with the story, what is the Book of Mormon all about?
It's kind of a celebration of religion in a random way, really. The story is about Elder Price and Elder Cunningham. I play Elder Price, who is the perfect Mormon in the Mission Training Center's eyes, and Chris plays Elder Cunningham, who is not very perfect.
You're diametrically opposed, are you?
Yes, I think you can tell just by looking at us.
You're the yin to his yang.
Exactly.
Elder Price desperately wants to go to Orlando on his 2-year mission because it's just as perfect as he is. They end up getting paired together. They get sent to Uganda in Africa, and without ruining any of the story, there are some happenings there which make Elder Price realise that life isn't always going to be, handed to him on a plate, and it's actually Elder Cunningham who comes up trumps at the end and makes the story a kind of real, sort of heartfelt, oh, wow, he came up good at the end, which is lovely.
Yeah, many people have heard obviously, the name of it and haven't related it to South Park, which I will let you talk about. What's the relationship between Book of Mormon and South Park?
Well, I mean, they're just these masterminds of comedy. Matt Stone, Shay Parker, and Bobby Lopez. They wrote the funniest musical I've ever seen, clearly. I think if you're a musical theater fan, you can't not see this show. Yeah, I mean...
The great thing about this show, I think, is in the way that they market it and publicise it, it's the mystery. They don't really release much about it. It's just like they release about the reviews and everything and how much everyone loves it, but they kind of just say, you have to come in just to experience it. And that, I will definitely say that that's definitely the case.
Now, talking about experience it, what's been really interesting is that the producers of the Book of Mormon have decided that they are going to offer low-priced lottery seats for every single city on the national tour.
Yep.
So someone's watching right now saying, I want to get in on this lottery. So how can they?
Well, it's sold out apart from the lottery, so every day, I think I'm not too sure with this.
2 hours?
Toronto, it's usually an hour and a half, 2 hours beforehand.
Okay.
You just line up and you just pay a certain amount. It's usually around $25 or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but it's around that price. And you just put your name into a lottery, and then they pick out a certain number, usually around 20 people, and you get $25 seats.
Yeah, this is 24 tickets at $25.
And you're right in the front. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah. Great seats. So it's not like, you're giving something up to do this lottery.
You get great seats. Right. You get like a little pin that says, I won the lottery. And
you
see
them all. Yeah.
I love that.
Well, that's a cool thing.
I want that pin.
Well, hang on a second.
Might be the only lottery I ever win.
You know how people sometimes say, the last thing you want to do is be in the front couple of rows because you'll be part of the show, but you're not going to bring them on stage or anything like that.
Oh, no.
Okay, just make sure.
They're really close here as well. I mean, some of the theatres we've played have like the orchestra pit is huge, but the front row are as close as you are to us, so it's great. I'm singing I Believe, one of the biggest songs, and I'm scared of spitting on some of them.
Right? Exactly.
So you've done that. You're not afraid of it. You have done that.
I've done that.
There we go.
What is your favorite part about this music? Why do you think it has had the success it has had?
The writing is just genius.
Yeah.
The writing is perfect, I think. I mean, it really is one of those shows where we can just go in, just do the lines, and it'd be a great show. It's that well done. They've worked on it for about 7 years.
Yeah, but the writers, they're huge fans of the Mormon religion and fans of musical theatre. They know how to write an old-fashioned, good, kind of classic musical with all the comedy put in there as well.
And they're still so part of the show, too. I mean, they're still working with every cast, tweaking things here and there, so they're very still involved, which is amazing to see.
Would you say for each of you this would be, say, the role of a lifetime so far for musical theatre? This is it for you?
Well, for me, I'm British. This is my first time working in Canada and America, and I'm having a great time.
Good.
Yeah, really good.
Me too. I mean, last time I did a musical was in high school, so this has been great. I do the
professional debut.
This is my professional debut, but
this is the Book of Mormon.
I know it's
good for you.
It's still surreal, but no, I've been doing mostly comedy, so these guys are like my idols. So being able to do their biggest thing is
It's
beyond
phenomenal.
surreal. Yeah, it's great.
I wish I had more time, but this is the best tease that I can say because I know it's sold out because you've only got a limited 6-week run at the Princess of Wales Theatre, but the lottery is still available, right?
show.
So again, an hour and a half to 2 hours before every show, $25 tickets in the lottery, and you can see Mark and Chris. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
And I know there's a big show tonight. A bunch of us are going to be going as well, so
Mel
we're
will be
looking
the one
forward to it.
screaming. To
Yeah,
go after
please
the
I already
show.
told them I'm going to have a sign and pom-pom and say, I love you guys. Chris and Mark, I love you.
We were warned. We were warned. Mel's going to be that
I
way.
love Mormons. What? We'll see you guys tonight. Congratulations.
Okay.
You're watching CP24 Breakfast with Chick. Craig, you've got milestones next.
Yeah, I do. Milestones. What's the